Hey guys, I'm back. It's around like 10 p.m. Um, so like I said, I was gonna work on being more consistent, and with that, um, you gotta be self-disciplined. Um, you gotta have a strong willpower, and you gotta, you know, plan better and stay focused and not be inconsistent the way that I typically am. So, what I've been doing lately that has been gearing me in the proper direction, I've been reading a lot of self-help books. I've been reading things that help with my confidence and my self-awareness and my self-discipline. Um, this is one of the books I'm reading, Self-Discipline, obviously. Um, I also been reading books about patience, books about negative self-talk, and how when you speak negative into the atmosphere, into the universe, that's what you're going to draw. That's the type of mindset that you're going to have. Like when you have those type of thoughts, you have to learn how to redirect your thoughts, because not just speaking it is what's going to create those negative mindsets, is also your thought process, and that's what contributes to a lot of the self worth, the lack of self-worth, the lack of self esteem, and the lack of self discipline and being motivated, and just going off of the way you feel and living impulsively. Those are things that I've struggled with, and that's why, like, my weight and success and getting to where it is that I want to be is always like a cycle. Is always I get somewhere and then I wind up having all of these things backfire, and progress that I made either is at a standstill or either it doesn't get to where I wanted to go. So I'm just here to talk to you guys about a couple things that I'm doing. It may work for you, it may not. However, I'm just gonna get information. Whoever like it, they can like it. If you don't like it, you can tell your friend about it. They might like it. Whatever the case is. So things that I've been doing in conjunction with reading is also following through with the information that I've been receiving. So I haven't just been, reading it and let it go in and not soaking it in and not actually putting it to use. So I've been trying to reprogram my mind, reprogram my thoughts, reprogram myself so that I can have a more positive attitude, better self discipline, more positive self worth, take care of myself better, because a lot of times, what people tend to do, especially me, is I have tend to focus on other people and put other people's needs and wants before mine, and done for people over and over again, and always extending myself, because that's just the type of person I am. Like, I extend myself in every which way for this person, that person, and with that comes the neglect of yourself. So you have to put self first, and self-care and self-worth and self-awareness. All of this stuff it gears you towards your success. And if you feel the lack of self-worth and self-awareness and so on and so forth, and the list goes on when it comes to oneself, because we are a work in progress. Once you reach one plateau in your life, you're going to stumble across another. So is a never ending process. Like, we're just going to work and work on ourselves, and change is one of the things that people don't like to do. And in order for you to succeed, a lot of times you got to do some uncomfortable crap and change, like, regardless to if you want to, or if you've been telling yourself like, oh, I know already, I know, like, okay, if you know, then why aren't you doing it? It's because you're being ignorant towards the situation. You have to really get into yourself and understand that you have to acknowledge these things. You have to be accepting of everything that's going on in your life that's causing you to not feel the way you want to feel, or to be where it is you want to be. If you want to be somewhere, or if you want to change, or have, if you see something in your future, or your dreams, or your imagination, where you want to be, you have to put yourself in the situation as if the situation is already there. Number one, you have to imagine yourself being already there, and then you have to take the strides and do the work, the groundwork, build that foundation to get you there. So what I've been doing every day, I try to make sure that I am, in the morning, I wake up and I listen to positive affirmations. I make sure that in the nighttime, before I go to bed, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be like right before you go to bed. You can listen to it overnight. You can listen to it while you sleep. You can listen to it while you take your shower, while you wind down. I do it while I'm reading. Sometimes you can put it on while you're watching a TV. Like, you can do it unconsciously. You don't have to sit there and, like, literally listen to it word for word. You just find different mantras that you feel will be positive reinforcement for yourself. So I have made that a plan, a daily task that I do in my life. I listen at least twice a day, in the morning and in the afternoon. If I'm not listening to a motivational speech, or if I'm not listening to the positive affirmations, I'm having dialect with an associate about positive things, about things that they're doing in their life. I'm talking to mentors, or I'm reading about success stories, or about positive things, just, or self-help books, stuff like that, in that nature. So that's one of the things that I've incorporated into my daily routine. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it part of my lifestyle. However, if you do it for 21 days, it will become basically like a habit, something that you just automatically go ahead and do. Also, 3 times a week, I do some heart pumping exercises, and not real strenuous, not too intense. I'll do like 50 or 60 jumping jacks. I'll do like maybe like 100 squats. I'll do a 5 to 7 minute jog in place. I'll do some planks, about like maybe 3 1 minute plank. just different cardiovascular activities. I'll jump some rope. I'll go to the park and ride the bike with the kids. I'll do a brisk walk while I'm having to read or listening to some music or talking on the phone to whomever. 3 times a week. And I don't have set days yet. I just make it my business to do it 3 times a week, rain or shine. It doesn't matter. 3 times a week. That's what I've incorporated into my plan. I'm just going to do it, period. If I do Monday and Tuesday, I mark off my two. I have a notebook that I put what it is that I'm doing. I have my 3 days for that week. Once I do my 2 days, I mark it off, and then I have one more week. Before that Saturday is over, I'm making sure that I'm doing one more day. And if you want to do more, whatever, less, you have to do what fits and work for you. Because going to the gym and stuff like that, it was not really working for me. Didn't have babysitters, couldn't, really motivate myself to do it. So over the quarantine, I purchased exercise machine. I got a treadmill. I bought elliptical. I have like the total body gym. Like, so I have the excess here, and I just go ahead and get on whatever I'm getting on for the time I'm getting on it. Now, as time progresses, I am going, because you have to. One book that I'm reading that I like, that information that they gave, is don't start off so big. Excuse me. They said start off with small goals. And that's what I'm doing, to be consistent and to start off with smaller goals so that it is easier to be consistent and stay on track, like not biting off too much. So I found that that's very helpful to me. And also, another thing that I do that I picked up from another guy that's a motivational speaker. Every morning when I first wake up, I think to myself about positive things, and I think about, and then I speak it out. Sometimes I don't speak it out. I just, whichever comes to me, I'll say like, oh, this bed is so comfortable, or I slept so peacefully overnight. I'm going to have a beautiful day, or I feel really rested. I'm thankful for waking up. This pillow is very fluffy. Just anything positive. Don't think about negative thoughts. And if you do think about negative thoughts, derail and replace them with positive thoughts. And everything that I'm doing it for 21 days to develop that habit, so that it can just become an unconscious thing that I just already just normally do. And after I do that, then I get up and I write one like idea that I have. You can write as many as you want, but I just write one idea that I have. And then I just proceed to listen to motivational music. You can listen to calming music. You can listen to meditation. You can listen to gospel. You can listen to, they have pop motivational music. They got R&B motivational music. They have any kind of motivational music that you want to listen to. You can have kids positive affirmations. They got student affirmation, college level affirmations. They have affirmations for health, money, abundance, love, self-help, self-discipline. Anything that you could think of, you can find, Google it, YouTube it, whatever, and you can go ahead and just indulge. So I just wanted to come and share that little bit of information with you guys, because like I said, I'm trying to be more consistent, and Yeah. Every moment is what gets you to the bigger picture. So, here we are in this moment, and I'm being consistent. And let's say that I'm going to keep on doing it. So, guys, the day was fantastic. It was fan freaking tastic. It was a fan freaking tastic day. I don't know about if it was a